Tiny yogurt is my favourite flavour of yogurt. There's no video, there's just this. Ow. Yes, excellent. I mean, this is all really what anyone comes to YouTube looking for, really. I mean, I know I do. Gosh, ain't that just the loveliest face? For those of you who don't know and are wondering, what is The Room? Well, I'll tell you, The Room is a postmodern porno, an existential film that explores the meaningless and heartbreaking world filled with betrayal and friends that betray you. And drugs. What kind of drugs? It's not important, just remember that there are drugs. Oh, it is magnificent, it is wonderful, it is a piece of junk. It is the worst film of all time. Even worse than Plan 9 from Outer Space. You must see this film. That's not optional, okay? Your life is incomplete without this film. I went to see it at the Lunar, and it's kind of like a cult thing. There are a list of rules that you get handed out. And this guide was very important because I didn't actually know what was going on. So many people yell out during this film that they really should screen it with subtitles. For those of you who don't know, there is a few things that you should know about The Room. Mark is Johnny's best friend. The main guy, besides Tommy Wiseau, Greg Testosterone has nipples about the same size as Juliette Danielle, who is the main lead female. You know this because she gets them out repeatedly. And not even in an enjoyable sense, it's just like a really weird sex scene with Tommy Wiseau, which is such a looker. Seriously though, Greg Testosterone's nipples can have a spin-off show by themselves. Unlike most females, Juliette Danielle's genitals are located around the same spot as her belly button. Oh boss, that's not selling the film at all. People are like, what is going on? But trust me, when you watch it, you'll know what I mean. Mark is Johnny's best friend. The Golden Gate Bridge is the main character. Go, 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 go! Mark is Johnny's best friend. Spoons. Breast cancer is nothing to worry about. Greg Testosterone's character is incapable of free will and thus basically has to blame all women for what he does. Why did she make me betray my best friend? I am so powerless in this situation. Oh no, if only women weren't like the thing that controls everything. Juliette Danielle also has more muscles in her neck than the average human being, or giraffe, for that matter. Mark is Johnny's best friend. Johnny's apartment is never ever locked. Johnny's tape recorder is magic. All of this will make sense to you if you watch the film. This film is amazing because it has so many continuity errors. The cinematography is so amazingly terrible. People will just sort of sit down right next to chairs, just like walk into a room, sit down and have a conversation behind a chair. Dialogue makes no sense. You could pick and choose from it and it's just amazing nonsense. There's just random shots of San Francisco all the time. Man, I just love this film. Just hang on a second, by the way. Mark is Johnny's best friend. So it's kind of like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's kind of a cult thing. They have showings periodically, occasionally, and you sort of go there and you do certain things. Like one of them is spoons. This is one of my favorite things now. The characters don't have family portraits and normal things like normal people. Instead, they have framed photos of spoons on their mantelpiece. And so whenever you see one of these framed photos of a spoon, you grab your spoon and you throw it at the screen, yelling, "Spoons!" Of course, the great thing about this is if you sit near the front, you expend all your spoons pretty quickly in the film because there's lots of spoons. But then, more land in front of you and you're like, infinite spoons! Excellent, I will never run out of utensils to eat dessert with. Unless you're at the back, in which case, sucks to be you. Or in case you're the guy who has to sort of clean up the theater afterwards, which also amazingly sucks for you. My favourite character is this one guy. He was the best actor in the entire film because he actually sounded like a real person. The problem was he then quit and they had to replace him with someone else halfway through the film. This guy saw a train wreck and he got out. Okay, this is actually harder than it looks. Why can't I do magic with you? So to reiterate, if you can find a showing of The Room near you, go see it. It is a spectacular event in itself. Not just the film, but the act of going there and yelling, "Spoons!" And as obligatory, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa!" It's great how little sense this movie makes. Hang on a second.
Fly.
Oh hi, end screen. Thanks for subscribing if you haven't already, and check out these videos. Also, if you haven't realized by now, Mark is Johnny's best friend. Bye, end screen. Oh! I regret this so much.